Program 4 in Unit 5 needs to use the rejoin function that we wrote back in the previous unit. We'll also need the cleaned up function, which is helpful in allowing us to get words out of the Pride and Prejudice file. What I've done as a first step is I've taken the my module, which already has the cleaned up function in it, and I've added the function rejoin. Now we can get the use of both of these functions just by importing the module. As a second step, I'm going to write a function that takes a string of letters, puts them in alphabetical order, and returns the string containing the letters in that order. So if I pass this function the string RACE, it will pass back a string that has the same letters in alphabetical order. I'll call this function alphabetize. It takes in a string, which I'll call S. We'd like to sort the contents, but our sort function is a list method, so it doesn't work on strings, but rather on lists. Let's make a list called letters, which is formed using the letters inside of the string. Now we can call sort, but remember what we get is a list of letters, not a string. We'd like to return the string we get by putting those letters back together, and that's exactly what our rejoin function was written to do. This should be a complete, correct function. Let's try it. We'll print the result of alphabetizing the string RACE. We should get back these four letters in alphabetical order, that is ACER. So far, so good. Now what we'd like to do is create a dictionary that tells us for every alphabetized string of letters what words there are in the Pride and Prejudice file that can be formed with those letters. We'll create a dictionary called Unscramble. The keys inside of Unscramble will be alphabetized strings of letters, like this. And the values will be lists of the words that can be formed from those letters. So, for example, we can use Acer to form race or care. This is what we would like. Here's how we'll create it. First, we open a connection to the file containing all the words. Then, as usual, we go one by one through the lines in the file and pick out the words in the way that we've used before. We use cleaned up to take out extraneous characters, split to take what's left and turn it into words. And we just need to remember that the cleaned up function is now part of the my module. Once we have a word, we'll need to alphabetize the letters inside it to get the key. And now we're ready to check to see if the word is already in the dictionary, and if not, to add it. We'll continue with this in the next screencast.